Hiya, we're back. Opening up a portal. Calling in spirit for clear messages. My name's Nick. Welcome and welcome back. So this reading will be a collective for fire signs. So Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. I thought it appropriate I read from my Sagittarius cup. So I am a Sagittarius and I do have quite a few fire placements. I have Aries in my North Node and another major. So I've got a few fire signs. So I thought it appropriate to use my cup. And I've actually just drunk from this one not so long ago. So it's still a little bit wet. But we'll start with the cup. That's all right, Spirit's having a bit of a laugh with me here as they do. So back here, back here, it's almost giving me like skulls at her feet. I know it's not, it's actually sunflowers, but from a distance and the distorted vision going backwards, I'm actually seeing Kalimar energy. So is somebody working with Kalimar at the moment? She likes to collect skulls of her enemies. If you're not familiar with the Kalimar energy, do not call her in unless you're ready for big transformations, because literally your world will fall apart and reassemble itself totally different within 24 to 48 hours. Massive energy. Yeah. And look out anybody that's in your way. So somebody's getting a new haircut. I don't know why I got this before I even picked up the cup. So it's not even a haircut. It's a new style, a new look, a new perspective. But it's almost like it's a physical transformation going on here. Change of style completely. Oh, might be cutting your hair, changing your whole wardrobe. We are coming up to birthday season for Saggies, coming up next month, at the end of this month. So it might be time for a fresh new look. We're also coming into summer, so it's time to get out a whole new wardrobe as it gets super hot. But I feel like it's almost like a more permanent type of change, like a complete change in the way you look. Okay, let's see how I go reading my own cup, because I'm aware that this is my cup. I may not pick up as much as I normally would if it's for somebody else, but we'll see. Oh, okay. Can we see the mountain we've just overcome? Okay, so you're toddling up the mountain there. It was bloody huge. The mountain that we have just overcome this year, and I'm going to say this year, yes, it's been probably all of our life, but this particular one this year was huge. It was huge and it was hard work. But it is paying off. So now I'm being told that every little obstacle from now, they're going to be scattered, they're going to be smaller, and there won't be anywhere near as many because you've done the majority of the hard work already. I won't say it's smooth sailing, because it's never smooth sailing, especially for a fire sign, because we tend to go looking for adventure. So we're naturally going to find more obstacles. But they're going to be scattered and smaller. So the lessons from now on are not going to be as big. Okay. Nothing major coming, apart from maybe a whole transformation of looks. So let's get into the cards. Okay, so since this is fire signs, we don't have to be delicate because we've got pretty thick skin. Whoop. Oh. Hang on. had some cards fell out on the floor, but they're not even from this deck. They're from the last read. So I did have an attempt at reading for this collective already, and I tried another deck, and all the cards just went flying everywhere. So I stopped the video and started a new one, and there was still a couple of cards that I'd missed there. So they weren't from this deck or from this read. So I cleared the space and started again. Okay, just a quick cleansing of energy here. What have we got for our Leo, Aries and Sagittarius collective? Spirit, please. Thank you. Okay, we have the Lunar Queen. Oh, I haven't got my headlight on. Whoa, we're going to disco. Yeah, that's better. Oh, that's better. Okay, so the Lunar Queen. We have a full moon coming up. I think it's the 3rd today or the 2nd today. Can't remember. The full moon is on the 5th. So we're in full moon energy now. This one specifically for fire signs, so Sagittarius, absolutely. So this particular full moon that's coming up is going to be big. But for most of you that have already done the work already, we know it's coming. We can feel it. You can feel the shift in the energy anyway. It's really good transformation. So I'm being told, if you haven't salted your windows yet, re-salt your windows. Anyway, full moon, this particular full moon, there's something about power coming in. There's another level of power that we're stepping into, and this is authoritative power. This is not in this realm. I'm not talking about you are the boss of other people. There is something where, because of those mountains we've climbed this year, this particular transformation and hurdles and obstacles, these massive changes we've been through this year, I'm getting told that there's more authority. You have more spiritual authority now. I like the scythe on this. Okay, so I'm being told it's time to harvest. Oh, okay. Don't go harvesting skulls, but it's time to harvest. What you've been working so hard for is really, really coming to fruition. Oh, yep. So is there somebody else here that works with the Egyptian deities? Obviously I do. Oh, and on that finger it's the other way up so that I can actually I like my anks. Thank you. What have we got here? The rising sun. Okay, that's quite appropriate since we're doing fire signs. Okay, so a dark phase and a... Oh, I'm gonna... Excuse me. Oh, they say when you sneeze, that's spiritual confirmation. When you sneeze through a reading. And thank you, Spirit. If I finish, is there only one? Okay. A dark phase and struggle is over. A new phase is upon us. Hope, glory, light and triumph. It's won through boldness and persistence. You've been through so much now, and victory is upon you, beloved. For the divine solar child, a new consciousness within you is born. I just felt like I had to read that for somebody. Okay. Your crown is ready. I'm going to read one more of these and then we're going to do our predictive reading. Where did that come from? We want to know what's coming up, don't we? Come on, we're nosy. We're ready for the next adventure. I actually don't mind reading for fire signs, because let's face it, I am one, so I know what we're like to an extent. Come on, one more please, Spirit. Are we having another one? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe Spirit doesn't want another one. Yes, they do. Tinkle. Who have we got here? Eye of Horus. I like to look at the pictures. Eye of Horus. Divine perception, protection, and insight. Okay, this is about your spiritual gifts. You have really, really stepped up into your spiritual gifts, and now it's time to actually serve others with them. And this is where a lot of us are actually being called anyway. It's one thing to have the spiritual knowledge and the gifts and the connection and the messages. What are you going to do with it? So this is, oh yeah, covered. You are so divinely protected. So many of us sit in fear thinking, you know, we're going to be judged. We're going to be attacked spiritually or physically, you know, in any realm. But it doesn't matter. We are so divinely protected. And if you do connect and you do have those gifts, if you've opened, everyone has those gifts. If you have opened your gifts, please use them. Spirit is saying, please use them. It's time for you to step up and actually pass them on. Okay, let's ask some questions about something exciting, because come on, with fire signs, we want to get some nitty gritty. Now, I'm not using them because they've already jumped out, and I'm not using them because they've already played up on the last read. So we're going to use the dragon cards because we like dragons, probably because they breathe fire like we do. Yeah, it's probably why we're attracted to dragons. Well, I am anyway. Cute. Okay, we have the moon. That's kind of significant since we were just talking about the moon. This full moon is very significant for fire signs. I don't know why specifically. I'm feeling all fire signs. So you get certain moons, like, I don't know about you, but certain moons it's like, oh yeah, I can feel a little bit of energy, but it doesn't feel like it's for us. It feels like, oh yeah, they're harvesting or something like that. It doesn't feel right, feels off. This particular moon, can feel it already, and it might be that we're going to be needed. I feel like we're going to be needed. I don't know where that's coming from. Maybe this full moon is going to mess with other people and those that you know, have the knowledge or the skills and can feel and see things. We might be needed to step in and help others. I don't know, but it's also, there's something transformational about it for fire signs, probably for all signs, but specifically there's definitely, especially for the Saggies here, there's something about this moon. Okay, Ace of Wands. Oh, okay, nice. Give me more, please, Spirit. So Ace of Wands, we have somebody new coming in with some communication. Oh, somebody that knows how to communicate well. How beautiful. We've got 2 here. I don't think I want 2, but yes, we're taking 2. So thank you, Spirit. Okay, so the 5 of Swords. So the new energy that's coming in might be leaving an old energy, leaving some conflict behind. So, and this may also be your energy. Either way, we're not having it anymore. So I'm feeling like this new person that's coming in with communication or new energy, new offer coming in, may have come from a background. Excuse me, I'm losing my headlight here. It's just falling straight down my head. And it's going to end up on the table. There we go. Some sort of conflict around, and I'm getting around relationships in the past. And if there's anyone in your energy right now that has this kind of conflict, we know we're cutting that anyway. We're not putting up with bullshit. Oh, we had that right at the beginning. Don't put up with bullshit. Oh, that might have been the last read. When I did the first attempt at this video, and some drops fell out the cup. And I actually said, I'll beware of bullshit. So this may be significant. So that's come up twice now. If there are any areas of conflict or people around you that are still playing in that negative energy of, you know, drama and all that, it's time to let it go. I've got some cards backwards here. I thought so. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, so we got a couple upside down here, so we're not going to take reversals. Thank you, Spirit. We're taking that one though, apparently. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, wow. He's a very sure of himself kind of energy. He, she. Very sure of himself kind of energy. Very grounded energy. So this offer that's coming in is coming in with quite a solid offer. Oh, gee, these are jumping out. Four of Swords. Okay, Four of Swords. This particular card, this artistry on this card, I'm feeling like somebody wants to almost trap you. Okay, and it's coming up with this energy. And the artistry on this card, I'm not going by traditional here. I'm going purely by artistry and instinct here. This is a totally separate read. As in, you've got one lot of energy here, you've got another lot of energy here. So it might be for different star signs I'm reading for. So this Knight of Pentacles is coming in with a solid offer. You know, the whole, you know, I got my big dragon kind of energy and I can offer you the world. However, I feel like it may be a little bit of a, how did he get that energy? How did he get to that point? I'm being told by Spirit that just be wary, because they're almost like the energy that they don't mind what they sacrifice to get to that status. So just be aware of that energy. I want a bit more clarification on that, please, actually, Spirit. I don't know. It's just the energy that's coming through with this particular Knight of Pentacles. Beware of what looks good on the surface. So this may be the moon coming in too. So the moon is revealing secrets. I'm not taking reversals. I've already said that. Okay, Five of Cups. That's a little bit better. That's coming up with the Knight of Pentacles, and we've got the Two of Pentacles. Okay, it's a decision time. We definitely have a decision. Decision. My head is going back to this Ace of Wands. There's something about this energy that doesn't quite seem right. There's a bit of a juggling act she's doing, like, okay. And I feel like this is a, have a look, there's a dragon in the past. And she's walking the plank with the two baby dragons juggling. This is almost like I'm being led to say, learn from the lessons of the past as you make your decision. Wow, look at all the dragons' faces in these rocks. Okay. I'm being told you don't have to decide quickly. This is what I'm being told. When this offer comes in, I'm still going back that way. I'm going towards something around the full moon, and secrets will be coming out. So maybe delay your decision until you know more. Because something's not quite right. With the Five of Swords there, the conflict, the drama. I feel like there's drama that you don't know about. There's something that you don't know about. Before you make your decision, yeah, I would just get more information personally. Maybe do a meditation on the moon. Oh, please, no. Now, I first got Kalimar, didn't I? Don't ask for Kalimar to reveal secrets. You will end up falling off that plank and having your whole life rearranged. However, being a fire sign, we don't mind a little bit of a challenge and an adventure, do we? But not if it's just constant drama and conflict. Nobody can be bothered with that. Ain't nobody got time for that. What have we got? 8 of Cups. Okay, nice. Okay, so it is all going to turn out in your favour regardless, because you're smart, let's face it. Wait, please wait. There's something around the full moon coming in that will reveal everything. It'll all be all right. You know what you're doing. It will all be revealed. Let's have a couple of... which cards do we want? Spirit? I'm getting told there's a couple more I need to pull. I want to clarify this Knight of Cups. Sorry, I want to clarify the Knight of Pentacles. I want to get down to the nitty-gritty of what kind of person this is, please. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, let's see who they are without their mask. Let the moon reveal them. Who are we? Thank you. Okay. It's come up upside down. Card number 8, which could be significant for somebody. So it's come up as the Death card. All right. There's your skulls again. See the Valley of Skulls? And you're literally riding over the top of them. So I would definitely wait. Whoever this is that's coming in, I would definitely wait until you have more information. Okay, this is almost coming up as Baba Yaga energy. It's not, but how she puts the skulls on the front fence line, on the picket line, to ward off any potential threats. Sorry, the camera's going ape shit here. There we go. That's better. You can get the full picture. Okay, that's better. You can get the full picture now. Okay, I got told to say that louder. We need to wait until the full moon to see a clearer picture. Whoever this is that's coming in, please wait until all the secrets have revealed themselves. Okay, I want to get some more clarification on the Ace of Wands, because I feel like this is a totally different energy. What cards am I using? Spirit. Really? Okay. I wouldn't have chosen them, but... Okay, so the fact that they're asking me to pull angel cards for this energy, and we've got such heavy energy over here, so definitely there's different energies here. And they were really clear. Okay, meditation. We're coming up on the moon. Meditation. So yeah, definitely it's time to reflect a little bit before you make any decisions. Divine timing. Jumping out. So we are meant to have these cards. Okay, so timing. And you got your Cupid's arrow there. Nice, which is your Saggy card. And that one, listening. Okay. I would be taking a step back, personally. I would be taking a step back from the drama, because there's definitely some drama playing out here behind the scenes, I would definitely be sitting back and listening to Spirit a little bit more. Doing some meditation, really getting focused and clear. And listening to Spirit messages. But I'd be doing it on a full moon ceremony. I would actually be doing some sort of ceremony. And cleansing, clearing. Really doing a deep connection to your spirit team before you make any decisions, I'm getting told. Before you make any decisions. Because you do. It's like you have two offers presented here. And I'm not even saying past, present, future, none of that. It's just two different options here. And it's always about divine timing, and I'm feeling like the divine timing for this particular message is after the moon. Don't do anything before the moon. Have we got a retrograde coming? Okay, I got goosebumps down my legs, not on my shoulders. I normally get, if it's Spirit, there's confirmation in my legs. So it's something, I think we've got retrograde. I'm not certain on the dates. But something about we need to wait before we make decisions. Okay. I'm going to pull a couple of letters. 2 letters for the Ace of Wands. We have an E and an L. Okay. So that's masculine energy. Okay. It's also angelic energy. Yeah, that's angelic energy. I would definitely be waiting for the Ace of Wands. Now, see on this side, there's not... I didn't need to pull a lot of cards to clarify. This one was very straightforward communication. This was very straightforward. What you see is what you get type of energy. Whereas this one, I had to pull all these other cards just to try and figure out what kind of energy they had. And this is an E and an O. I'm going to pull another card, only because I like to make words. Let's see if we can get... Pull another couple of tiles, sorry, not cards. Okay, we've got an A, an S, an O, an O, and an E. Might be a Scorpio, might be an Aquarius, could be another Sag. Could be an Aries. Okay, but my instinct, I feel like I want an L in there, so I can make asshole. I feel, this is my instinct, I feel like this particular energy here on this side is cocky and a bit arrogant and hiding stuff. That's my personal intuition, interpretation of what Spirit's telling me here. However, in the long run, it'll all be okay, as in you will be okay. Let's get a clarifier on that, please. The 8 of Cups. I'm getting a clarification on the 8 of Cups, please, Spirit. And what month? Oh, no. One question at a time. One question at a time. Clarification, please, Spirit. Not too, not too many. I have no idea what card that was. I didn't even look at it. That was on the top, but let's see. Am I using these cards, Spirit? Do we need a clarification? Maybe not. Too many cards. I'll take that top one though. What have we got? Oh, okay, the Lovers. So future. I'm just looking at the picture on this one because it's a very different... I like to see the way the artists actually draw their connections. Okay. Oh, okay. This particular energy, so the Lovers, this is a very, I'm feeling it's almost like a karmic. Tell me more, Spirit. Soul, this is definitely a soul connection, almost, have a look at the picture on the first one. Nope. Tell me, Spirit. She's willing to guard this with her life, literally. She is willing to guard this with her life. And you've got the Priestess there, blessing the union. I'm not seeing this as a third party here. I'm seeing this as the one that performs a ceremony type thing. You're going into the ancient forest and you're doing a hand binding ceremony kind of energy here. She's almost like the High Priestess guarding over this particular union. It's what took me back with this. It's like, okay, this is very different artwork. This is like your divine masculine, your divine feminine energies uniting, and it's very, very much protected by ancients. Yep. Plural. You've got a divine connection here coming through with some very, very sacred protection around it. It's all going to be okay in the future, but just be really, really wary of these two options presenting themselves. Now, being fire signs, I will say this from personal experience, we tend to get excited in the adventure. We do. And we're always looking for the next challenge. And we can get caught up in the spur of the moment and forget to assess properly. We tend to go with the flow a little bit and then, oh, oopsie, didn't see that red flag. I'm almost feeling like it's that kind of energy that we need to be aware of, because we don't want to get caught up in drama anymore. We have two energies presenting themselves. I don't know. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Wait for the moon. Do a meditation and listen. We're not very good at that, are we? We're not very good at that. I'll be honest. We're not very good. We tend to like, oh, well, let's just have a go and see what happens. I'm really getting told this time, sit back and assess. Sit back and assess. Because we don't have time for drama and conflict anymore. Seriously, we got work to do. It's time to actually be a little bit more discerning. So, if you're not the fire sign that I'm reading for, maybe look at your other placements, because I do have a pretty big one in Virgo. So it makes me a little bit more like to be perfect. My sister's a Virgo, I can say that. They're good quality when you want perfection, which is the total opposite to fire signs. Anyway, I'm speaking in general. You're probably not all like that. But yeah, we can handle chaos to an extent, can't we? Yeah, it doesn't mean we have to go looking for it though. So just be mindful coming up around the full moon. I would wait for the full moon to be over before we make any decisions. Okay, I think that's all we've got for you. Spirit, do we have any more messages? Nope. Nope. Okay. I'm going to close this portal. I'll see you after the full moon. We might do another one next week to see how we went with this full moon, or at the end of the week after it's finished. I really feel like this one's going to be really, really powerful for us. Okay. Closing this portal. Thanking our spirit team. Stay safe. Stay sane. And don't forget to have a laugh. Much love.